Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the Watchlist video for Tuesday, December 12th. We'll start off with a couple things here. If you haven't joined our trade room yet, here, let me move this up here. Make sure that you head over to our website, bullishbears.com. The link will be below. And make sure you come and join our trading room over here. If you click on it, you'll see this little icon over here. Read obviously about our trade room, what it's about. We might have some potential changes moving forward, maybe after the new year. But as of right now, you want to make sure that you get registered over here. So you would basically come down here, read all about it, and then you would click on the bear, and you would basically register. So you want to register a username and a password with Rumble Talk, and this is our trading room over here. You can click on this over here and kind of open it in a bigger screen, and you can move it to a different screen if you want. This is our trade room right now. So I want to show this to you because we're going to be doing a lot more focused content over in there, not only with day trading, but swing trading and options. You're going to see just lots more content in there, and everything's going to be really kind of gearing towards in here. So if you're not a member of our trading room yet, make sure you, again, head over to bullishbears.com, get yourself registered over here with Rumble Talk. It's a really nice, easy setup, browser-based. Again, you can kind of take this and move it to different screens. You can kind of, again, you could make it bigger or smaller. When you see pictures over here, you can click on it, make it, again, it's just very easy to use. So number one, if you haven't registered yet, make sure you register a login and password over here. Number two, again, moving forward, we're going to be doing a lot more content focused over in our trade room. Obviously, we'll be very interactive in our Facebook community, but everything's going to be really gearing up into here. Also, as well, if you're wondering what it's going to cost, everything right now is free in our community. We appreciate you if you've been watching our latest videos. We really appreciate all of the donations that have been coming in since we've put out the recent videos and asking for people to donate. Again, we still have no finalizations on what we're going to do, but moving forward, again, like we've been saying to you guys, if you donate at least $10 per month to our community, then everything moving forward, regardless of what we do or the changes that we potentially might make, you will be fine. So if you're donating $10 a month, don't worry, don't panic. If we make any changes, if we go membership based or anything like that, you will definitely be taken care of at $10 per month. If you are not donating to us right now, there's still a chance to donate. Again, we're going to be looking towards the new year, seeing what we do. So basically, you can either click below, click this banner, or click over here and donate at least $10 a month. If you donate at least $10 per month, don't worry. Moving forward, you'll be taken care of. If you don't donate at least $10 per month at some point in the future after the new year, there's a chance if we do go membership base, the charge will be more than $10 a month. So if you're donating $10 a month, read between the lines. If you're donating $10 a month, the most that you will probably be paying moving forward would be $10 per month. If you don't donate at least $10 per month, there will probably be a course of time within the Bullish Bears that you will be paying more than $10 per month. So we'll leave it at that. Don't need to keep talking about money. Donation buttons below. Let's move on to the watch list. But again, the good news, it's not about the money. The good news is we're all about going in on an all-out blitz on giving you just so much more content. So if you find value in our community now, you're going to find a lot more value moving forward. We're just gearing up to get started. So again, come join our trading room. Read about our trade alerts. So we have trade alert setups over here. Click this button here. And I want you to read, if you haven't yet, about our trade alerts. This tells you about our trade alerts. They're not your typical, entries and exits. Again, we explain why you don't want those. So read about our trade alert setups over here and how we set up our watch list and trade alert setups each night to help you to become more of an effective trader. Again, we're all about not making you dependent and relying upon us. We're all about helping you to become better traders. And you'll see why our trade alerts with our watch list. Again, make sure you subscribe to our watch list with our trade alert setups right over here. We explain again about our trading room and our trade alerts and the value of what we offer. Again, there's going to just be even more moving forward. So we're all about, again, we're not trying to take anything away from you guys. We're all about trying to help build our community bigger, get it funded better so that we can give more back. Again, we highly encourage you, if you're new to us, or you're kind of wondering what's going on, or what do you guys offer and everything like that, we highly encourage you, go take a look at other trading companies that are out there. Type in trading courses, type in, trade rooms, type in trade alerts, and see what all of these other companies are offering. See how much they're charging. Again, get a bigger perspective on things. And I think what will happen is, again, if you're new and you're like, hey, are these guys worth it? We think, number one, again, we're not all about price. We're not trying to we're not trying to build some community where we're like, hey, we're just going to be the cheapest that are out there. We're all about basically giving so much content back to you at the most economical price for you guys. Again, so we may be cheaper than most of the people that are out there, but it's all about, because we care about our community members, giving back, giving more content. We're not greedy. But again, as we keep saying, we obviously need money to grow. So the great news for you that have been following us, that love what we've been giving back, we're just going to give just so much even more back to you guys. So just get ready. Again, join our trade room, read more about us, take our courses over here on our website. So let's get into the watch list video for tomorrow. Let's go through some of these, see if they're going to stick on here. What may, stay on or come off. You'll see SNSS. We were talking about this one today. You'll see this one up. It filled this gap, pulled back. So am I going to keep this one on the watch list? Yeah. Let me see here. Let me clear this set here. I would put it at or above, right up here, right where the gap was. So if it breaks 365, I'll put, it's potentially one to watch. So we'll keep it on just because it had a breakout today. We'll see if there's further continuation. Guys, if you were watching our watch list alerts, you'll see we had an alert for at or above 350. Look what it did. It went up to 421 today. That's a big deal. Obviously, you got to be careful with these. These are pump and dump stocks, but I mean, these marijuana stocks, they're running. Got to see what happens. Can is worth putting on the watch list again. Obviously, take your profits. You can always look for reentries. But let me just delete this alert right over here for CLSN. But for we'll just put at or above 421. Obviously, if it breaks 421, you want to see it hold. If it falls below that, there's very far that it could fall. Again, you also want to be careful. 3 days of green, look for a pullback, and it could easily pull right back down to this 9 EMA or right down here to this 310 area. So again, got to watch it. Just because we put an alert on here, again, read about our trade alert setups. They're not buy and sell signals. They're areas of key breakout areas that you're going to determine whether you're going to go long or short on them. We're about doing the work to give you the setups, but you as the trader have to make your own entries and exits, because again, we're all about trying to make you a better trader, not to be dependent upon us to call out trades to you, because if that's what you're looking for, you will fail as a trader. You never want to be reliant upon someone else to tell you when to enter and exit a trade. Trading takes hard work. Over 90% of traders fail, and we're trying to help you, the people that follow us, overcome that learning curve. And again, if we tell people, we're not ashamed to say this. If people follow us or want to join, right now, donate to us, or if down the road, if we end up charging, we're not going to change, what we're about. We're going to tell people, hey, listen, maybe trading's not for you. If you don't like what we offer, if you want to be dependent on somebody else to call out trades to you, if you want to pay for those services, we say, listen, go pay for those services. Go pay $150 a month. Go pay. Actually, I joined a trade alert service when I first got started. That was $1,500 a year up front, and then it was $3,000 for the second year moving forward, just to call it random options trades. People buy those services all the time. Many people think that they're the greatest thing since sliced bread, and we tell people, go try those services out. You're going to see they're going to be a waste of your money. You're going to be a panicking of getting in and out of the trades, and at the end of the day, nothing will change the fact that trading is all about hard work, and it's just constant every single day showing up, coming to work, treating it like a business, treating it like you would a job, as long as you take your job seriously, but treat it like a business, like you would treat your business or your job. You're coming to work every single day. There are going to be good days and there are going to be bad days. On the bad days, you want to limit those bad days, protect your losses, and on the good days, capitalize them. Let your winners run, cut your losses early on the days that are bad. And trading is just all about showing up every single day. And that's why I come into our trading room. You'll be able to get support and talk to other traders. Share your winners, share your losses. It's a great community of support. Again, on Facebook, make sure you join our Facebook community. On Facebook, again, 24 hours a day, you can ask questions from anybody in our community. Feel safe asking those questions. We don't allow trolls. We don't allow spammers. We don't allow people with negative attitudes. We boot them. So if you're new and you have questions, ask away. If Tim, Dan, or I can't get to your question, or if we're busy, someone in the community will answer them. And if they make fun of you or say anything bad or whatever, or laugh at you, we're going to delete them. We're going to block them. We're not going to allow that stuff. This community, we are serious traders, and we're all about helping. So again, not only do we offer all of the things like the watch list and the trade alerts and our trade room and all of that, but this community of support, don't underestimate, being able to get questions pretty much answered any time of day that you want from people that are willing to be very helpful. So again, just going off my rant like I usually do. So let me see. So we'll put that on there. NEPT, another one holding its high. Let's see what the weekly charts look like. Be careful there. It keeps going up. This thing's just got no chill, but 211. I don't know if it's very overextended and close to the weekly highs. I don't know if I'm going to put that one. It's a little too close for comfort, between 2 to 211. I don't know if I'm going to put that one on. So I'm going to take that one off. MYSC. No. NETS. It's flagging. It's trading sideways above 7. You got some resistance at 730. 30. I don't love it. SPWR. No. CBIO. No. Nope. Take that one off. Yacht. Nope. Lozy. Nope. STGG. Nope. Nope. And no. Let's take these off. These are, again, a combination of stocks that were on my watch list and ones that were on Trade Ideas in the morning. Again, if you're new to following us, Trade Ideas is hands down the best scanner. We cannot trade really effectively without Trade Ideas. So if you are able to afford it, it's around $100 a month or so. We get a 15% one-time discount for Trade Ideas. The link's below. We get you, again, the discount, so we put it below. But Trade Ideas, this is an awesome scanner. So here's the thing. We do our watch list at night, right? And then we give you the trade alert setups, right? So what you're going to want to do is take the watch list, take the alerts that I send to you, And you're going to want to every single night go into your brokerage account, take 15, 20 minutes with my watch list that you'll see when it's completed, with the trade alerts over here, and then you're going to pull up these trade alerts. You're going to pull up each stock. You're going to put it into a watch list over here. Again, take our Thinkorswim free course on our website if you want to know how we do that. And every day you're just going to upload the watch list, and then to put the alerts like you see over here, you'll see I have the alerts. You're just going to go and you're going to right click, create alert, put in the alert, and boom, that's going to be in your system, right? So you're going to then go up to like the setup in your brokerage account, whether it's Thinkorswim or Interactive Brokers, and then get email or text notification. And what's going to happen is you're going to, again, you're going to have to go each night, put in a 15, 20 minutes of work. Again, trading takes work. There's no way around it. I'm very passionate about it. I'm sorry, because we just want people, like, if anybody thinks it's a quick fix, if anybody wants to come in and be like, hey, I want to get bullish bears, I want these alerts, I want them to tell me when to get in and out of trades and whatever. We're not for you. We're all about every single day coming to work, preparing every single night, getting prepared every single morning, being ready to go, getting in a good mental state, coming in, participating, sharing with others in our trade room, our community, and treat it like a job, treat it like a business, because if you don't, you will fail. And we don't want you to fail. We don't care about a $10 donation. We don't want your money if you're just looking for a quick fix, because it's just pointless. We don't want to take it and then have you fail. We'd rather have you keep your money and determine, again, trading's not for you, then waste it. We're not trying to just take your money. We're trying to build a good, solid community of traders that we're just helping to become really good traders. So again, sorry, I get a little bit passionate or carried away. But anyways, you put these alerts in your watch list each night. You put the stocks in your watch list, you input the alerts, and then every morning you're going to take trade ideas. We post trade ideas alerts on our Facebook group. We post them in our trade room. So you're going to take trade ideas and you're going to see what's running in the pre-market. And then you're going to kind of narrow it down to like 5 or 6 stocks that you're going to put on a watch list. So I might have 10 stocks on my watch list every night, but 1 or 2 might be running in the pre-market, right? And then trade ideas, when I post trade ideas, you're going to look at the top gappers in the morning, seeing which ones that might have some news that are running, that have a good pattern set up. And then you're going to map out support and resistance, just like I'm doing here. I'm mapping out support and resistance on the charts. As you can see, SNSS, I'll show you again. You can see I want to see it break this area here. That's an area of resistance. Here's an area of support, the top of this gap to this one, right? I'm mapping out resistance. Here's some support down right over here. Probably right at that 350, that's going to be an area of support as well. So that's why, again, if this can breaks above 421 and falls, it's got a long way to fall. You want to be very careful. So it's mapping out support and resistance. You're going to do the same thing with the top gappers on the pre-market watch list with trade ideas. So again, you're going to do a little bit of work. If you're day trading, you're going to do a little bit of work at night. You're going to map out the support and resistance. You're going to input the trade alerts. You're going to go in each morning. You want to make sure before the market opens at 9:30, you pick out the handful, again, of stocks that are running. Come into our trading room. You'll see me talking in our trading room about some ones that I'm looking at pre-market. So anywhere between 8:45 and 9:30, you'll see myself or Dan or Tim talking about stocks that we're looking at and doing pretty much the same thing, showing you or telling you support and resistance areas. And then when the market opens, again, you're going to have your alerts ready, and you do not want to be that's why you're not going to see me and Dan saying, hey, here you go, here's our screen. We just got an entry on CAN at 421. Now come and join us after us. And then, hey, we just sold at 432. Now sell. You don't want that. I really want to stress to you that if you're a trader and you're looking to join somebody's trade room so that you can copy their day trades or swing trades or alert trades, that is the perfect way to fail, because you're always going to be chasing them. I don't want to call out anybody, but obviously there are trading companies out there, big name ones, that'll charge you $150 plus per month to join their trading room, right? they don't show you their order entry window. You might see their screen with their charts, but they don't show you their trade window, right? So you don't see their order entry. So now they have a bunch of people watching them. You know, you can see their screens, their chart set up, and let's say they were going to get in on CAN, right? They're going to say, oh, we're looking at CAN over here, and they're going to say in CAN, right? So they'll say in CAN at 421, but you didn't see that person get in CAN at 421. You just heard them say it. So now you have a mad scramble of hundreds, if not 1,000 people chasing this guru or this company into the stock. By the time those people are chasing this guru or company and the stock, again, not calling them out, not saying they're doing anything wrong. This is typical for many trade rooms. By the time you chase them in, that guru is now sell CAN 420 or 432. You know, so he just told you in and out, and you're scrambling in and to get out, and you didn't even see their order entry window. Now, why do these traders do that? It's very, very simple. If they show you their trade window screen, you're on the same level playing field as them. So if they can buy a few seconds before you and then get a whole bunch of people to come in, you're going to it's very simple. They get their position. They get their few hundred or 1,000 people to come in. They jack up the volume on the stock, hit scanners like Trade Ideas, brings in more traders. They sell. Then what happens? The stock falls because they're selling their position. Their group is now chasing them out, as well as then now it's hitting the scanners again. So that's why we're trying to really stress to people, you do not want trade alerts services, and you don't want to be copying a trader's trades. You want to, again, you might want to join their trade room for a couple months or so, and you want to see what they're doing maybe potentially, or same thing with us or any trading room, right? You want to see what's going on. But the point is you don't want the exact alert services, because that is what happens. And that's where, again, we tell people, go take a look at these other services, go investigate them. And it's all about, again, not that they're doing anything wrong. It is the industry, and we're trying to change it. We're doing something differently. Again, we won't change the industry, but what we're doing is different. We're basically saying, here's what we're looking at, right? You'll see every night I have these alerts set up. These are going in my alert setup. So now you have the same things that I'm looking at. So you're not dependent on me to call out CAN. I might be looking at SNSS, and CAN might be running. You might get an alert. I might even be, I might be caught up in something or Dan or Tim on a trade that might not be as good as, let's say, CAN. And you would have had the alert set up. You get the alert on your phone or your email. You see CAN is a better trade to take, and I might be looking at another one on the watch list. So we're giving you the alerts, and you're not depending upon us to call them out to you, if that makes sense. So, all right, let's get going here. Sorry, I'm rambling a lot, but again, when I do these watch list videos, I don't do necessarily the watch list videos every week, so it's about 3 to 4 times a week. I like to jam them packed with the content, and that's why we suggest always just go back and watch a bunch of our watch list videos, because you're going to learn about support and resistance. You're going to learn other things, trade alerts, how they work, how the setups work, how the competition and other people are out there are working, so that you can become a better trader. Support and resistance is the name of the game. Repetition is key. Cutting your losses. Don't get too greedy. Those are just things I like to stress to you guys. All right. So nightly scan. Let's take a look at YTEN. This one really pumped up, came right back down. Let's see, 553. There's lots of resistance up in here. Don't like it. I don't like 5 stock symbols or 5 letters. I think, is ENVV a pot stock? I don't remember. I don't like it. FAGI. So this one's got potential here. You can see right above 41 cents. Resistance right at 51 and 69. Not enough potential for me right now, so I'm not going to put it on. SSC. Yeah, we're going to put that one on. I want to show you guys something real quick here for a second. SPX. I'm going to pull up the SPX for today. S&P. So look at that. See that? Everybody, that's always, you hear all this news. This is where you just can't pay attention to what the news and everybody says. Always look at the charts. Look at this, right? Right here. We finished almost at all-time highs again here today, and all this panic, all this sheer panic, and the market's going to crash, and all XYZ. Look what happens, guys. All this is just typical charts. They scare you with the news. What happens? Stocks get overextended. They need to pull back to the moving average lines before they move up again. That's just standard. That's just technical analysis. So when you start hearing news and people freaking out, you got to look at the chart. Doesn't mean this will go up forever. Doesn't mean the stock market won't crash. Doesn't mean there won't be huge pullbacks. But look at this. All the scariness to scare you out of the markets. What did it do? Price still came down, closed above the 9 EMA, and has continued up. Price is not falling below that 9 EMA, and the moving averages are still pushing up. That's why support and resistance in the technicals are key. So SSC, we will just delete that. And this one, at or above, this is very simple, at or above 365. See if that continues upwards. Obviously, I'd put some resistance right around at 428 and 484. These are areas that you got to watch out, and then obviously some support right at 336 down, these areas as well, whatever that is, and then some of these wicks over here. But if you got in at or above 365, you ideally want this thing to stay above 365, because then it could easily fall down to 338. So again, just be aware of these areas. If you took a position, if the setup looks good, it broke above 365, be aware. I mean, it's kind of a crapshoot in here. It could do whatever, but, make sure you're taking profit in these potential areas. Don't get too greedy, because it could easily, you see these things. Look at them. They're pumping them. So all of these, not all of them, but the majority of these small cap stocks under $10 are just pumping dumb companies. Look, they get pumped up to 485 and then they drop down and give up 50% of their profits. That's why you just always have to take your profits. SSC, CCAN, potential, it can go up. I don't like that one as much. Not as much potential. Mara, perfect example. Here we go. This one right here, the gap filled. You'll see it went right at this gap, right at that 630 something, that's 34, 35. You can see this gap here. That's support, resistance. You want to see it break 635 to continue upwards. Again, I'm giving you the upwards momentum. You decide whether you're going to take it long or short. Watch our courses that explain longing and shorting in our day trading. But obviously, if it breaks above 635, got to be careful right at 874, 1003. Watch this gap down. If it falls below this 604 in this gap, it can easily fall down right down to these areas and down here. So got to watch the charts. It did hold its highs on the day. Mara is definitely one to watch. And SNSS, yeah, that was one I talked about earlier. Yeah, I mean, did I put that one? SNSS. Yeah, let me put this one. I'm going to put it on. Oh, I already have it on. There we go. LXRP. Man, I think that's I think that was a pot stock one. My goodness. Look at these things. No chill. Again, when you get these ones that are so super overextended, you got to take your profits. So again, it's overextended. Doesn't mean it's going to pull back now. It might go another day or two. But this is going to be at or above 170. I would be careful at $2. Take your profit if it gets a good pop. If it falls back below 170, you got to be super careful. That could easily fall down to 142. And then right down here to this 111 level. It's up 3 days. It could easily fall back. Be careful around $2. But again, these are all momentum stocks. These are not great stocks to hold long term. Obviously, some of them might last long term. You got to do your research. but you're just trying to play the momentum and get quick scalps. So LXRP, NETE, no, grow, that's a pot stock. Wow. Wow, look at that one, huh? My goodness. Pump and dumps, pump and dumps. Let's go back. Pumping and dumping. That's what it's doing. Pumping and dumping. Look at these things. Unbelievable. So a lot of them people talk about weed stocks. So everybody runs into them. They get pumped up and then they get dumped. So this one I put at grow. I'd put at or above 550 because I'd like for it to get above a $0.50 amount. Then be careful at 580 and then 690. Change this. The marijuana sector is moving. Doesn't mean some of these won't be good long term, but you got to watch the previous patterns. These marijuana stocks, the majority of them are pump and dumps. Can's a garbage company. It's changed its name, I think, at least a couple times. Doesn't mean it won't go up, but got to be careful. Dave, 660, close right at 7. I like that. It's a whole dollar amount up to 965. That's going to be super volatile anywhere up in here. But I like the whole dollar amount. I'll put it at or above $7. Obviously, look at that. That can easily go back to 658 easily. So if you got an entry at or above $7, if it falls below it, get the heck out. Be super careful. Looks like it's a 5-cent spread stock. I don't like those. INPX, no, can. I already have that on. MGTI. I think this is one of those Bitcoin ones. Went up to 341. What is this right here? 343, 353. So you got to be careful these wicks right here. All these wicks can get you trapped. I'm not putting it on. SRAX. Where did it finish at? $6. What is this here? Let me delete this. So we'll put that at or above 610. All right. And then it could be a crapshoot in here, you know, up in these areas up here. You know, these areas of resistance. Whole and $0.50 amounts. This one right here could be in area 2. You got to watch out, 626. So you got to watch those levels. SRAX. Down here, some support. Right at that $6 area. So those are some levels of support and resistance. NEPT. Man, that's really all that. It's way up there. I'm not going to put that on. This could easily go up a little bit, or it can pull right back down to 180 before a bull flags up. Let's see. Yeah, at 211. It's too close to all-time high or weekly highs. DPW. Let's see here. The 205. If it breaks 205, what is 250? This is, oh, that's weekly. Let me see. Let's go to the daily. Daily. It's got some room to run. Finishing towards its highs. At or above 204. I'm going to put 205 to be safe. EYES. MYSC. There we go. So let's delete these drawings. This one's MFIN. Obviously some yearly highs at that 414. Got some right over here. 334. Right here at 397. We could put it at 316. High a day break. If it breaks today's high tomorrow for potential continuation. Let's see, 316 up to 335. Then you obviously got to be careful of 350 as well. We'll put at or above 316. Again, you know, if you make 10 cents or 15 cents, it's all about scalping. Got to watch the patterns. You don't know what it's going to do tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, the thing could be at $5 or it could be at $2. You just don't know. You got to watch everything each day. News affects things. TRVN. No. Excuse me. No. Let's see, where is that? 869. I want it above 869. If this thing breaks 869, that could be really good. Because then you have a gap up, right up in here to fill. So I'm going to put at or above 870. KND. LIQT. U. The 4 U's. It's holding its highs. Put at or above 205. It's a potential slower mover, kind of higher float. Careful in some of these areas. Up in here. Here. So if it can break 205, you know, it's got some room to potentially run. Might be a decent scalp. Gotta watch. SRNE. MPTN. $7 to $7.39. Yeah. I don't love it. No. All right, so that's the day trade watch list. Let's do the swing trade one for tomorrow. Let's go up and change the date up here to the 12th. Change this one to the 12th. All right. This is what was on the watch list for swing trade yesterday. You can see the one that we had was $26, went up to $26.80. So SEMG that was on last night's went up 80 cents today. Again, when you swing trade it, you're going to determine what profit you're going to take, but that was 80% profit, 80 cents profit, which is a good trade. UNIT. This one we had was at or above 1706, went up to 1747. Still could move, but it's right at around resistance. So it's 40 cent move, taking that off. APH, we had that on. It went from 89.39 up to 84. You know, what is that? 40 or 50 cent move. Don't like it anymore. And DXC, I had it at 96.10. Went up to 96.82. They all went up today. Not keeping them, but I mean, those are all 40 to 80 cent moves that you could have taken profit on. Again, these are just the alert levels. You determine whether, what type of profit you're going to take. I show you guys the support and resistance levels, and then it's really up to you guys what type of risk that you're willing to take. Let's see, 56.12. It ended up $55. No. CENX 15. Oh, that went up to 16.13. Yeah. All right. So CENX. Let's put this right back here. That's a level of resistance at 16.57. 16. I'm gonna put it at or about $16. There's lots of. I want to be careful with this. There's lots of overhead resistance. I'm gonna put at or above $16. But you gotta be careful of these areas here. Resistance. I mean, there's lots. There's lots. Doesn't mean it can't go up. Do I like this one? I'm gonna avoid it. I don't want to put you guys in. There's just too much to look at. Yeah, I don't want. There's too much resistance. 1808. 18. No, too much. I like to try to give you guys ones potential setups that are like not going to hit like ideally too much of a wall really quick. You never know what's going to happen, but getting in something too quick to resistance, you got to be careful of. Let's see here. Let's see, that's 50.54, 51.30, 50.51. Yeah, it's still kind of double bottom area. 50.54 to 51.33. It's not really a dollar move, so I'm not going to put on FCAU. Uh, 2018. Not enough. So, look at this. 2018 it finished. 2077 is a yearly high. It's not really that much profit potential. Sometimes the swing trades or just the setups in general are just not there, So you only want to trade when you get the best setups. And again, with swing trade, you really only need 1 to 2 a week. You don't need 1 to 2 a day like with day trading. So try a different scan. Let's see, what is this at? 32.44. I put 32.50. This is one I would watch that if it breaks 32.50, right? I'm going to put this alert 32.50. If it could break above that 50 SMA, you have a gap right here between 34.46 and 35.41 that potentially might want to get filled. But even towards the top, 32.50 to 34.50, that's a $2 potential move. That's worth taking a look at. So I will definitely put that one on the watch list. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. You got to watch it. Twitter. What was that? Again, another one's pattern looks kind of nice, but it's 29.67, 28. I mean, try not to put you too much into the resistance. ORCL, I mapped that one out too close. It's not bad though. Let me see, 51, 50, 54. Yeah. Let's see what this one here. 51.76, 52.43. Still kind of close. SPLK. Nope, not liking these. Do one more scan, see if anything else pops up. XNet, this garbage one. I like it because it's higher price, but look at this. It's like a huge FU pattern, head and shoulders, kind of like, I don't trust it, so I don't like it for a swing trade. It actually could be good for a day trade potentially, but I'm not putting it on. No. Some of these will be duplicates. So this one's in the gap right now, 32.90. If that gets above, what's that, 33.16 to 35.24, you can see the EMAs are pinching, potentially crossing over. So at or above 33.16, it looks like, I mean, it's in the gap where it's got this volatility here, so you can see, you know, it's kind of in the start of this gap. You can see in these areas here. Careful at the 50 SMA at 35.27. And then it's got some room to really potentially move. So, but you got to watch it. It could fall down, or it's right up in the gap. So that's where there's lots of volatility. EVHC, CH. Let's see, 76. No. That one keeps popping up. What is this? 1927, 41, and lots of don't like it. No. All right, so we got a couple. So again, with day trading, you're looking to get, oops, not putting that on there. I don't know what that is. Day trading, you're looking to, you know, do 1 to 2, maybe a few more, but ideally you want to kind of focus on 1 to 2 really good trades a day. Swing trading, you know, 1 or 2 maybe good ones a week. You don't want to overtrade, and you ideally want to trade the best setups. So again, if you haven't joined our community yet on Facebook, come and join us. We're the Bullish Bears. We call ourselves Stock Market Community to differentiate ourselves from our fan page over here, but we are the Bullish Bears either way. So join our community and like and follow our fan page as well. Our community, again, ask questions 24 hours a day. People are just super helpful. If you see spam or garbage or trolls, just tag Tim, Dan, or myself. We'll take care of it, and we'll boot anybody that's doing that kind of stuff. Again, it's a very safe community to be in. And then obviously if you like and follow our fan page, that's where our updates are. Obviously Tim, Dan, and myself, it's hard to see when we post stuff sometimes because there's so much great content that's posted on a daily basis in our community. Again, head over to our website, bullishbears.com. Links are below. Make sure you subscribe to our daily watch list and trade alerts here. Take our free courses up here. We have $3,000 worth of free courses. I say that over and over and over again, but don't underestimate the fact that that's a lot of money that you're saving up front in free content. Don't think of free as being not valuable. Think of free as, listen, we're trying to build a big community. We're giving you this content up front, saving you the money and the startup cost of getting started with trading. So again, when we're asking for $10 a month to donate, that's a steal. We're saving you $3,000 up front. Currently, right now, we have a free trading room, and we give the free trade alerts setups that we're doing right now included. So again, just that alone, the $3,000 of courses with our trade room, our trading alerts. Again, just to give you perspective, other places, we encourage you type in trade alerts and trading room and go look at other companies out there that do trade alerts and trading rooms, and they're anywhere from $100 to $150 plus per month. So again, as you can see, that's a lot where we're sitting here saying, hey, donate at least $10 a month, and it's going to cost you $150 a month elsewhere with some really big name companies. Again, not that they're doing anything wrong. They're very valuable services, but we're saving you all of that money. So like we've been telling you guys all along, there's probably going to be some potential changes coming with us throughout the new or after the new year. But, whatever we do moving forward, it's just going to give you more than what you're getting now. So if you see the value in what we're offering now, we're just going to continue to give you more. And all we're asking for right now is for you to donate at least $10 per month. If you donate at least $10 per month, again, not to beat a dead horse, you will be taken care of moving forward. If you decide not to donate $10 per month, you will be paying at some point potentially more than $10 per month. If we do go membership based, we will be charging more than $10 per month. That I can promise you. So if you catch what I'm saying now, you'll be good for the long term if you're donating $10 a month. If you don't, you'll be paying more. That's up to you. But anyways, donate links below, or you can head over to our website, click right here on the banner donate, or click up here on the link for donate. Again, Trade Ideas is our live scanner of choice. Benzinga is our live news site of choice, or breaking news. We get you 25% discount with Benzinga, 15% on Trade Ideas. You can click on the banners and enter the promo codes on our website, or you can click the links below. Again, Bitcoin is like a big swear word, or it invokes emotion, just like politics. Just talk about any candidate that you like, and it's going to trigger some type of emotion, good or bad, in you. Same thing with Bitcoin. Either people love it or people hate it. With us and Bitcoin, we are investing more long-term on a very smaller and slower scale. If you want to see what we're doing with Bitcoin, just click on the banner here. It'll bring you over to a big write-up on how to invest in Bitcoin and what we're doing. Again, we are not Bitcoin pumpers. We're going very slowly, very long-term. If you want to find out more what we're doing, just read this article here. You'll see it. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Dan or myself. Again, we're doing more casual and long-term. And last but not least, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the notification bell, watch our videos, like them, comment on them, share them. Again, we have a tremendous amount of content on our YouTube channel as well. So again, we're offering all this stuff for free to you guys. Maybe some changes in the future, but all we're asking for you is to donate at least $10 per month. You're not going to find that anywhere in the industry. And I'll tell you what, even if we do charge more than $10 per month down the road and become membership based, even new people that come in, the $50 a month or $20 or $100 or $150, whatever we end up charging per month, will be an absolute steal compared to whatever you see that's out there in the industry, because you'll see that it costs a lot per month to join trade rooms and chat services and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully this video helped you guys. Happy trading tomorrow, and we will see you in our